Wait, hold up. Are you someone who finds it hard to control your nervousness before giving a presentation? If you are not alone. You see, when I was younger, I remembered my parents pushing me to go on stage just to sing a simple song. And I did exactly what you thought I did. I ran away. In fact, I ran behind my mom, hit my face behind her back just like an ostrich. Because if I don't see them, they don't see me. And I get it. Having these nerves can be really nerve-wracking, and going on stage to present while having that nervousness, things can go wrong, don't they? So today I want to share with you 3 techniques that I personally use to control my nervousness so that I could ace that presentation. Now, if you're new to this channel, welcome! My name is Coach Mahathir, and in this channel we talk about anything and everything to do with public speaking, presentations, confidence, and more. And I'd like to give you something. Check out the description below. I'm giving away my free ebook on how to unleash your speaking power. And I hope that ebook will be able to inspire you to become a better communicator. Now, with that out of the way, please do the typical things. Give this video a like, share, and subscribe so more people will be able to see and discover this video so that they can improve their confidence as well. Are you ready for the 3 confidence building techniques? Let's get into it. Confidence building technique number 1 that I personally use is called familiarity. Now, being familiar with the things around you, with the situation, can really help to control your nervousness, believe it or not. There are 3 things in particular that you need to be familiar with so that you can build your confidence and reduce that nervousness. The first thing to be familiar with is the people, the audience that is going to be in that room, listening to your presentation. Now, if you were someone like me, I didn't really care about the audience back then. I only had my presentation in my mind. That's why I was so focused up about me that I forget about them. So here's what you can do. Before giving your presentation, do yourself a favor. Shake a few hands. Say, "Hi, my name is this. I'm going to be the next presenter. Nice to meet you." Have a short chat with as many audience members as possible so that when you go up on stage, you'll no longer see them as a room full of audience who you never met. But now you'll be saying things like, "Hey, I met that guy. Hey, I met that girl. That was the handsome guy I met. That was the pretty girl I met." It'll be something like that. And so it would not be something too strange for you because you have familiarized with the people. The second thing to get familiar with is the place. Can you go to the venue earlier? What I'll do is I will visit the venue at least an hour earlier or sometimes even a day earlier so that I could see and feel how it's like. Where am I going to be standing? How am I going to be speaking to the audience? Are they going to be seated in front of me, in a circle around me? I got to know all this so that I'm not going to get caught off guard during the presentation day. So that's what you can try to do as well. The third thing to familiarize yourself with is your presentation. Now, this simply means that have you practiced, rehearsed, or in fact, internalize your content enough. Most people, when they prepare their presentation, they chuck it aside. I don't see that presentation until the day I have to give that presentation. If that's you, time to change that attitude of yours, yeah? So what I normally do is to rehearse my presentation. And if I have a major presentation, what I normally do is rehearse 20 to 30 times in that week before giving that presentation. But of course, we don't have to go that extreme, so you can probably go 2 times, 3 times before you give that presentation. So you are now familiar with your content and your presentation. Confidence building technique number 2, and that is anchoring. Now, anchoring is an NLP technique, and if you don't know what NLP is, I might make a video on that, or you can just Google on what NLP is. Now, specifically in NLP, anchoring is a technique that I particularly love, and in fact, is something that you already do. It basically touches on your 5 senses and how these 5 senses can bring out rekindled memories, moments, or even feelings. So some people may say things like, whenever you go through a breakup, the first thing that you do is listen to sad music, don't you? So when you listen to that sad music, what happens is you're anchoring that music, that song with your listening. And what happens when you're feeling at that moment of time is sadness. So that song has now anchored to that sadness. So next time in the future when you listen to that song again, it's going to remind you a little bit on that sadness. That is simply what anchoring is. So on the flip side, can you bring out a positive emotion such as relaxation, calm, positive feelings? Those kind of feelings is the things that you want to bring out. So same thing, there are many five senses, but let's try to touch on one perhaps, which is your listening. Perhaps you could listen to a power song, or perhaps you could listen to a song that makes you feel relaxed. So things like this, I'm sure you already have. You already have a playlist that you listen to. It's just that now when you're going to give a presentation, listen to that playlist before you give that presentation. Confidence building technique number 3 is a physiological one, breathing. And what I love to do is breathe 4-4-4, which means 4 in, 4 hold, and 4 out. And why I love this is because you're breathing in enough oxygen, holding that oxygen in, and then breathing out through your mouth for 4 counts. So what this does is it lowers the heart rate. It allows us to feel more relaxed. When we are nervous, our heartbeat is going like a beatbox, right? You go. So when it goes too fast, then we are going to feel whatever times 2. Whether it's excited, times 2 excited. When we are nervous, times 2 nervous. So we gotta make sure that we put it under control. So there you have it, 3 confidence building techniques that I personally use before I give any form of presentation. Now, here's a disclaimer. After learning these confidence building techniques, will you still be nervous? Of course you would. And that is still a good sign, because when you're still nervous, it shows that you respect the audience. So it's totally okay to still feel a little bit nervous. But when that nervousness takes over and it becomes out of control, that's where the danger is. So don't forget, link in the description for that free ebook, which is to unleash your speaking power. And I'm giving that to you for free. And all I want from you is just to give a like, share, and subscribe so that more people will be able to improve themselves. Can you do that for me? Thank you in advance. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coach Mahathir, and stay tuned for more videos like this where I'll share with you on how you can bring up your presentation game. See you in the next video.